Quick question for you. Which protein would you recommend if I'm trying to build muscle and burn fat? I know a lot of you guys have that same goal, so I decided to put that on.
Trying to forget you, I'm all alone in a ghost town. There's a beautiful madness inside my soul, and I can't stop thinking of you.
What's going on, guys? We're on a mission right now. Guess what we're about to go do? We're gonna go get it. What are we getting? Guess. Put in the comments right now if you can guess what we're about to go get. God, do these ever stay in anyone's ears? They fall in my ears like every time. With this big camera in my face, doing like multitasking with one hand. Actually a lot like harder than I thought it was gonna be in terms of like doing stuff with one hand. Bigger camera that I'm using now with the mic on top, and it really looks pretty silly. It looks ridiculous, guys. And I'm only saying this because I know a lot of you guys want to also start vlogging, but you guys are thinking it's ridiculous to do this as well. Look how ridiculous this thing looks. It's freaking huge. It's freaking huge. Whatever. I'm kind of like embracing it. Playing no jokes. Playing no jokes around here with the Bang, baby. You guys drink these things? If you guys drink Bangs, let me know and tell me what your favorite flavor is in the comments below. Drink these things every day. Every day! Fell off for like a half a week, like, and you were sick, that's normal. That's way better than falling off for a month, you know? A week's not that bad. Trust me. I've seen people fall off for years, you know? Yeah. Good. What's up, guys? So as I said, I'm gonna answer a question every time at the end of the vlog. If you haven't asked a question already, go ahead and ask. Today's question is from Lorenzo. So Lorenzo, thank you for asking. So Lorenzo messaged me on Instagram and he asks, quick question for you. Which protein would you recommend if I'm trying to build muscle and burn fat? I know a lot of you guys have that same goal. I recommended him 2 different proteins, okay? Number 1, I recommended him Formula 1. The second protein I recommended to him is Gold Standard Whey. Now, just so I'm transparent, I also am part of their like affiliate program. The thing that I like about Formula 1 is that it tastes amazing. It's probably the best tasting protein I've ever had. Let's see some of the flavors they have. Chocolate milkshake, that's pretty common. Chocolate mint cookie, that's amazing. Juicy watermelon. Protein juicy watermelon. Lemon meringue. Am I saying that right? Lemon meringue. Lemon meringue. Loop de fruit, which is kind of like a Fruit Loop thing. I don't think they can actually use the word Fruit Loop, but vanilla milkshake. Guys, like these flavors are pretty freaking cool, and they actually taste like what they say that they taste like. So I recommend in Formula 1. They taste good. I'll link it at the bottom. Again, super transparent. I do get a little commission and help from that, but it's a great protein. I would never recommend you guys anything that I don't use myself. I actually use that same protein. The second protein I recommended to him, but you didn't want to wait for the shipping, Gold Standard Whey. Now this is a very common protein. It's a little bit cheaper. You could usually find it at like your local vitamin shop or your local like GNC. A Gold Standard Whey is another one that I recommend. It's easily mixable, so you can put in your proteins, you can put in your milkshakes, especially if you get like the standard vanilla flavor, you're able to kind of like mix that around a lot. Some people like to put it in like their yogurt, like a little scoop in their yogurt. So guys, those are the 2 proteins I recommended to him. And hopefully you guys got some value from that, and hopefully you can choose between those 2 proteins if you're trying to build muscle and burn fat, which I know a lot of you guys are. Again, if you guys have a question, put it in the comments down below, DM me. I will answer your question, I promise you. So I'm gonna try to answer these as much as I can, answer as many questions as I can for you guys. Really appreciate every single one of you guys watching this right now, and I don't take your attention for granted. I really do appreciate you guys watching my vlogs. And if you guys need anything, just let me know. I'll talk to you next video. There's a drone right here. This mini guy. This is one of my favorite parts of doing content. You guys ready for this? What's up, guys? I don't know how much you can see me. First of all, it's freaking cold out here in Marin. It's super cold today, so that's why I'm in all this beanie. Just got home. Something I wanted to say before this vlog's over. Something I just heard that, you know, someone was really excited to get started on a fitness program. They really wanted to get started. And then when we reached out to them, we're like, hey, have you started your program yet? And they said, no, I'm not ready yet. For those of you who want to get into a fitness program, for those of you who want to start your fitness journey or want to start being healthier, what are you waiting for? Like, what is it exactly that you're waiting for? Are you waiting for like circumstances to be perfect? Because they never will be. And I'm not just saying that in fitness, I'm just saying that in life. Something I've realized in life, I'm not that old yet, but I've realized that life will never give you the perfect circumstance to do what you want to do. You have to make the circumstance, you have to make that first action, that first step. Because if you wait for the perfect circumstance, you're never gonna do it. The perfect circumstance will never be there. So what you gotta do is you gotta create the perfect circumstance and just do it. So if you have an opportunity, whether that's your health journey, whether that's your career journey, whether that's your educational journey, whatever it is, if you're really trying to do something, don't just talk about it, don't just tell people, yeah, I wanna do it. If you really wanna do it and you really wanna do it for yourself, then be honest and do it for yourself. Don't do it for anybody else, and stop waiting for the perfect circumstance, because it'll never come, all right? I'm specifically talking to someone right now who's out there who is not, they're ready to start, but they're telling themselves they're not ready because they're a little bit fearful of it being hard, or it's gonna be, you know, out of the ordinary. It's change. I get it. I get change is not easy, but once you get started, it gets easier. The hardest part is to start. Once you start to going, you're gonna build momentum, all right? I promise you, once you build momentum, then you're gonna start seeing results. And once you start seeing results, you're gonna get addicted, all right? You're gonna get addicted, but don't stop and wait for the perfect circumstance. I'm telling you, anyone out there who are trying to make a change in their life, who's either trying to change their, you know, again, their health journey, they're trying to change their career path, whatever it is, if you really wanna do something and you're telling people you wanna do it, then do it, take action, and stop talking about it. Something I learned in football, which was probably like the best thing I learned, even though it was in terms of football, was talk with your pads. Guys, stop waiting, all right? Just go out and do. Stop talking and do. Stop telling people and go do. Stop telling yourself, just go do. And once you start doing, it's gonna be a lot easier, I promise you. But if you're really trying to make a change, do something about it. Do something about it today. Stop waiting for tomorrow. All right? There's no more perfect circumstances. Stop waiting for the perfect circumstance and start creating the perfect circumstance. Please start today if you really want to make a change.